I think I might have a fucking problem. Pushing out a rolling marijuana. Thinking about getting more to the bank, but they won't let me in cause I smell like dank. I think I might have a motherfucking problem. Get it. I think I might have a motherfucking problem.
YouTube, what it be like? It's your boy Fo, and bro, we are back on that Madden 19. This is part 2 of our week close Baltimore Ravens scheme, alright? If you're new to my channel, this is your first time seeing me, I appreciate the view, but you know you gotta like and sub, my boy. We put in so much effort to make sure we can upload quality content, and we upload a ton. That's always 100. Now, on my channel right now, we have a 4,000 sub giveaway going on. All you need to do to enter this raffle is simply subscribe to my channel, man. I'm gonna take one lucky sub and any game they want, bro. You get to pick the game and it's on me, my boy. So all you need to do is sub to my channel, man. Help us grow to 4K, man. And honestly, it could be you, man. The next game that you get could be on me, all right? So let's get straight to it on my day ones. What up with y'all? Now, in part 1, we covered PA boot shot. Now, we covered a ton, and I really felt like that was the centerpiece of this scheme that I was putting together, which is why I put it in part 1. But we showed you a motion snap from a unique route. We showed you a rocket catch animation that we could get from the tight end. We also showed you some glitchy route swapping that we can do with that play as well. Now we just simply want to scheme very simple around it to piece together a nice scheme that we can go to in the middle of the game amongst the other things that we can run within this playbook. So we'll call PA cross F wheel, put it on the field, and I'll just show you some very simple things you can do with this. Now, the first thing that I would do as far as setting up my, just the variation I would go with the majority of the time, is drag circle, fade X, block the running back. That's the first thing. And the reason why I'm actually setting it up like that is because against most zones, you see that circle receiver? Honestly, bro, like curl flats and cloud flats do an excellent job of picking it up. So I wouldn't keep that. I would actually make a cleaner and much easier read by putting them on a drag. All right. Now, first we'll take a look at this route, and we'll go through all of it. So that's against curl flats. Most times, if they're not base aligned, even when they base align. So we'll show you base alignment right here. It just depends on whether or not the safety is the one going out. But you can see right there, it's always still going to be something that we can hit. You see me almost get 25 yards out of that. Now we'll go ahead and go to clouds right here. And you can see even with the cloud flats, we're still able to get a first down. Now let's take a look at hard flats, right? Because that's the next logical step for your opponent, is to just put hard flats out there if you're abusing something like that. And really, it's really easy to read. I'm gonna just run the play, make the throw, and then I'll replay it. So we'll take a look here, and you can see how easy that is for us to read. Now I'm gonna go ahead and replay it and show you how you should be looking at that so you'll understand. This wheel route, first of all, the flat didn't react to the post at all. That's one thing that would tip me that it's hard flats. But then the next thing that tells you it's hard flats is curl flats, cloud flats, seam flats, quarter flats will all, if they're not playing protected sticks, they'll all turn their hips and go up the field. They'll just man this player. They'll turn their back to the quarterback and run with this player. Once I see that his eyes are still in the backfield, I know that's a hard flat. I know I need to throw about 10 o'clock because I can throw in between this player and the deep blue by throwing about 10 o'clock towards the sideline in that pocket, and boom, I'm wide open, right? So that's how you want to read that. Now we'll go ahead and try to move on just quickly And you'll see over here where the tight end just does an excellent job of pulling up the curl flat where we can attack. We'll come back with cloud flats. And I don't really need to show y'all a drag, bro. Y'all understand the drag. But then at the same time, also keep in mind that we're able to throw across the field to this bomb. So we have a high-low read going on in the middle of the field. And then we have this wheel route that we're actually attacking as well. So that's really, it makes it a really good play. Interesting. So anyway, one of the things that you can do to change up or change pace, put circle on a slant and run it the same way. The only thing you need to do is motion this player now and then snap. And I usually try to do this when I'm absolutely trying to go to this player. The reason is because you still got the bomb over the top, but it creates this different type of high-low read that you can attack. So you see where the tight end's pulling up this hook zone. So I'm coming right underneath that. I can throw right now, like right now. And that's such an awkward place on the field because most people really are looking for you right here. So if they drop back a spy, for instance, I can just throw as soon as this comes up and I'm right there. I'll still connect with that. But you see me wait to go across the field. You can wait if they don't have a spy right there and you see this post is taking the attention of this hook, and we can still throw and run. Now, if any one of those hook zones are going to drop down, then I can just simply play over the top of it with the post. So that's something you want to look at as well. And that's just something that you can do when you want to change pace. Now, another thing that I really like, and I like this predominantly for cover 2, but I'll motion out circle to the left side and I'll put him on a smoke screen. All right. This works extremely well against cover 2, but I'm going to just show you where it can work against cover 3 and cover 4 as well. So we'll go ahead and snap the ball. And look at what we're doing. Look at how we're attacking right here. So I'll replay that because once again, it's just the issue of what the wheel route is doing. So the wheel route is just dumbing out this player. So you see I can see he just turns his back and goes up the field. Now I can drop this off like a little bubble screen. Look at the flat that's supposed to be protecting this area. He's running with the wheel. Now I can almost get a first down. This is really good for you when you're trying to play against like you're trying to get like 5 or 6 yards real quick. I almost got a first down, but it is what it is. We'll show you cover 2 though, right? So say they go to cover 2. We'll motion this player out. Put him on the smoke screen. And you can see it right there. We're still able to attack because that cover 2 flat is still going to come up. Now, I know like the thing to think about this is just play cover 2 hard flats, right? Well, cover 2 hard flats will not work against this. If they just run cover 2 hard flats like as is, it just won't work. And I'm going to show you why it won't work in this play. So you can see it right there. It's an issue. And the reason why it's an issue is because everything is occupied. So in a cover 2, and a lot of people like to spam out cover 2 or run blitzes from cover 2. So this gives us something. We still got the running back blocking as well. So and they are a lot more aware now. So it just depends on the blitz that you're seeing. I wouldn't try to run this against a blitz more so than I'm just running against somebody that's trying to spam cover 2 though. But anyway, you can see it right here. When he turns up the field, I'm looking to see what's going to happen. But the hook zone that's over there that generally will help out, he's occupied with this post route. So we're doing something to occupy him. And then you can see the hard flash just going to drop down. That's going to leave this huge ass area where this player is just back completely up, lets us throw, gain a ton of yards if they're playing something like hard flats. Now, also, if they're going to go to cover 2 right here, We can do a couple of things if we want. We could streak circle. We could fade this player, block the running back, and then you'll see we'll be able to hit this player right over the middle of the field. It just depends. Also, another thing we could do if we wanted to, if they're in a cover 2 right here, you can also set up on something like this, where you can maybe motion this player over, fade this player. You could run it like that against cover 2. And that's just giving you like multiple reads. So you can see it right there. I didn't try to turn up the field or catch it or anything. I just let that play out. But you see with that against cover 2, what we like about that is we're going to absolutely be able to throw in this area, because we're holding this player, we're holding this deep blue hostage with this player. So we know he's going to get open, but then we're also flooding here. So that's just a way to catch cover 2 players off guard as well. So moving along now, we've covered, you know, just a lot of different breakdowns, making it really easy for us to get nice little dump offs. But I really like this play against man coverage too, and I'm gonna show you why. So this is a 2-1-2 set, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 running backs, right? That's the personnel. If they're playing like a cover 2 man, most times they'll come out in a 4-3 or a 3-4, 4-6, shit like that to match up, because they're afraid you're gonna run the football. So one of the things you can do with this play is, if they play man coverage against you, I would put square on a slant. But if you block the running back and you just snap it as is, this player gets open a lot. Did you see? Like, what goes wrong with this play? A lot of times, and you saw him just get wide open against man coverage, is it's not route swapping, but this player is the player that's guarding this player. Because I'm running a slant, they need to swap. So this player actually needs to swap and pick this player up because of where he is on the field. But if they press, he jams the player first before he goes and guards his man. And now that's going to leave him wide ass open in man coverage. So that'll happen sometimes. But if you just want to go for just getting everybody open in man coverage, and you don't want to have to rely on something that's glitchy, then what you simply can do is put X on a zig, put square on a slant, block the running back, and now you want to motion snap. So you can motion snap. We'll still pay attention to R1, so we can see he's going to get matched up against a linebacker, and that linebacker is going to lose. So that's the other reason. Remember at the beginning of the video I said I was going to talk about why I prefer having speed on the player. So you can see right there, he's just going to get that separation. I'm going to be able to throw. But then if they come out in man, again, everything else just works for you. So we'll just let the play kind of run through so you can see. So we'll motion snap, and then everything else just works out in our favor. So let me run a replay on that so you can just see where man coverage is doing a pretty poor job at defending this. First, the zig, boom, he gets open. I can just dump off. Then after that, you see Julio on that glitchy ass circle route he's on is gonna get separation. But then after that, I'm running a motion, and you see, you know, Stephen Gilmore. That's Stephen Gilmore. He has great man coverage. He should be able to hold Calvin Ridley, but he can't get a jam on him because of the motion. And then the slant's gonna get open. So then that gives us all of these different opportunities. You see all of this stuff that I can throw in man coverage. So all in all, this is a really good play. Generally, when I'm going to it, I'm really spamming the fullback for the most part. But there's a lot of different things you can do. I just wanted to show y'all some of the different things you can try. Now, comment below if there's other ways that you like to use the play. And now we're going to go ahead and move on to part 3. So like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you can know when we post. And as always, respect the OGs. Peace.